because he continues to lie to the world about what I said and who I was pointing the finger at.
Like, never even cashed a check still. Have $100 million that I never even cashed before. I have a tax attorney that takes care of everything, and everything is okay.
Nah, I'm not with you. Yeah, we're taking him to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So other
Yeah,
than
see you in the
that,
courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison.
In a shocking twist, reports claim Floyd Mayweather has gone into hiding after ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith revealed explosive financial records during a live broadcast. The paperwork allegedly links Mayweather to a major $42 million financial controversy. Authorities are said to have already issued an arrest warrant. Smith, who has previously questioned Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle, suggested this could be just the beginning. Fans and critics are stunned as the undefeated champion's empire now seems to be unraveling. This story is still unfolding, with more updates expected soon.
For not paying someone money.
Floyd Mayweather's legal and financial situations have frequently fueled public debate. At one point, he shared that his lawyers urged him to remain silent on certain matters, promising to manage everything discreetly behind the scenes. Even with that advice, Mayweather made it clear that his appetite for wealth and luxury hadn't faded. He openly spoke about still wanting private jets, massive estates, and the high-end lifestyle he's privy to. His remarks showed that while his legal team handled ongoing issues, his focus stayed firmly on preserving his lavish way of life. By choosing to keep his financial dealings out of the spotlight while protecting his fortune, he comes across as someone determined to hold on to both his status and success. Despite ongoing rumors and legal concerns, Mayweather appears unwavering in chasing even greater wealth and luxury, no matter the obstacles. This outlook underscores his long-standing drive for financial dominance, while also revealing the pressures and trade-offs that come with his level of fame.
I still have all my beautiful homes, still have all my properties everywhere, and still making millions every month.
So you didn't take this fight because you needed the money?
Actually, I didn't even want this. The fans demanded this fight. You know, at one particular time, and of course, with this fight, of course I do.
Stephen A. Smith has never held back when it comes to praising Floyd Mayweather. Often highlighting the greatness of his boxing career, he points to Floyd's incredible ability to stay undefeated deep into his career, crediting his discipline, elite defense, and sharp technical skills. Smith sees Mayweather as a calculated tactician, someone who didn't just aim to win fights, but made it his mission to never lose. According to Smith, Mayweather's dominance isn't just about his record. It's about the way he controlled every moment inside the ring with intelligence and precision. That complete command is what, in his view, separates Floyd from the rest. Smith's repeated praise reflects how much impact Mayweather has had on boxing, setting a level of excellence that both fans and experts continue to admire. In Stephen A.'s eyes, Mayweather's legacy is unquestionable and serves as a standard future fighters will be measured against.
Was undefeated for the last half of his career with one hand. He constantly broke his hand.
Yeah.
He would go into a ring knowing he had no shot at knocking somebody out because his hands were hurt too much. And literally walked in the ring and said, I'm gonna embarrass you and humiliate you by showing the world you can't hit me.
After Floyd Mayweather transitioned into exhibition bouts following his retirement, the admiration he once enjoyed began to fade. His return to the ring, especially the clash with Logan Paul, sparked widespread backlash. Stephen A. Smith didn't hold back, criticizing the matchup for lacking real competition. With Logan Paul being a YouTuber-turned-amateur boxer, many felt he posed no serious challenge, making the event appear driven more by profit than legacy. From Smith's perspective, this decision put a dent in Mayweather's once spotless reputation. He saw it as a money-focused move rather than a reflection of true greatness, particularly for a fighter who had ruled the sport for so long. Much of the criticism stemmed from the absence of intensity, and meaningful stakes that once defined Mayweather's prime years. Smith's reaction underscored the belief that these exhibition fights shifted the focus toward financial rewards instead of protecting the legacy of one of boxing's all-time greats.
History, he's absolutely sensational, but he retired years ago. And for me personally, I know these exhibition matches are entertaining. I like the one with Conor McGregor, not so much the one with Logan Paul. Looking at these exhibitions and all of that stuff, that little melee and stuff don't matter to me. As far as I'm concerned, it could have potentially been orchestrated. I don't know, but I do know not just anybody should be allowed to be in the ring with Floyd Money Mayweather.
Absolutely.
Stephen A. Smith didn't confine his criticism to the Logan Paul fight alone. He repeatedly expressed concern over Floyd Mayweather's broader approach to exhibition bouts. While he acknowledged the appeal of the Conor McGregor fight due to McGregor's combat sports background, Smith felt the later exhibitions lacked real competitive value. In his view, the issue wasn't about entertainment, but about Mayweather repeatedly selecting opponents far below his skill level for easier financial rewards. He believed this approach weakened the credibility Floyd had spent years establishing. Smith noted that Mayweather's once near-perfect reputation as a dominant champion was increasingly being overshadowed by a string of low-stakes matchups. He emphasized that the fighter, who once competed for legacy and challenge, now appeared more focused on financial gain. This shift, according to Smith, changed how the public viewed Mayweather, moving him from an all-time great celebrated for skill and dominance to someone capitalizing on fame. In Smith's opinion, this money-first approach risked damaging the very legacy Mayweather built over his career.
My disappointment comes from when you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC.
The turning point in Floyd Mayweather's post-retirement career became even more evident when he was asked why he chose to fight Logan Paul instead of a higher-profile name like Tyson Fury. His response was simple. Logan had more followers. That was the explanation Mayweather gave for stepping into the ring with Paul: social media reach rather than skill, competition, or legacy. This answer raised concerns among many observers, including Stephen A. Smith, who saw it as a clear sign that Mayweather's priorities had shifted. Instead of pursuing challenges that could enhance his legacy, Floyd appeared more focused on maximizing financial gain and public attention, choosing to face a YouTuber with limited boxing experience over a proven elite fighter was widely viewed as a departure from the competitive standards that defined his career. Smith and other critics argued that prioritizing online popularity over athletic merit showed a major change in direction. In their eyes, this shift suggested that money and fame had overtaken the pursuit of boxing greatness, leaving fans and analysts questioning what Mayweather's post-retirement goals truly are.
Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury.
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds.
At one point, Floyd Mayweather was considered the highest-paid athlete in the world, not just in boxing, but across all sports. That status wasn't only a reflection of what he achieved inside the ring, but also of his strategic mindset and carefully planned career moves. His ability to generate massive earnings through blockbuster fights, business decisions, and promotional ventures earned him widespread respect. However, as new rumors and reports about his finances begin to circulate, the image of the flawless fighter and businessman is starting to face questions. Mayweather, once praised for his disciplined approach to wealth and career management, is now under increasing scrutiny. Concerns have been raised about how his fortune is managed, with some reports suggesting his financial position may not be as stable as it once appeared. The same man who once openly showcased his wealth and confident financial control is now being examined more closely. As speculation grows, some wonder whether his extravagant lifestyle is fully supported by solid financial foundations or if it hides deeper issues. These developments are beginning to cast a shadow over his legacy, pushing fans and critics to reassess the true cost behind his success. What was once seen as pure financial brilliance is now being questioned.
Athlete, not the highest paid boxer, the highest paid athlete in the world. I had the opportunity and pleasure to be around him for many years. I was his personal shopper. I was a personal friend of his family. One of my greatest memories of being just lucky enough to even be around that environment was watching him train. Watching Floyd Mayweather train is a masterclass in discipline. It is a masterclass in work ethic. It is a masterclass in this is how you execute and get stuff done. Every rep, he hits it hard. There's not one lazy rep. He does everything at such a high frequency, so elevated. I'm like, goodness gracious, watching this man train, it's like, that's how I want to train for life. I've been to the club with Floyd where we leave in the club 3, 4 in the morning and he's still going to hit his 6 miles. He'll have all the cars follow him and he's running down the Las Vegas Strip, down back.
Logan Paul has publicly claimed that he intends to take Floyd Mayweather to court over alleged unpaid earnings from their June 2021 exhibition bout. Paul says he is owed between $1 million and $3 million in pay-per-view revenue, which he believes was withheld by Mayweather's side. In a 2022 interview with TMZ Sports, Paul confirmed he was considering legal action, expressing clear frustration over the dispute. Mayweather, however, has denied all allegations, insisting that Paul has already been fully paid for the event. The disagreement reportedly revolves around how the fight's earnings were distributed, with Paul accusing Mayweather's team of mismanaging funds and failing to honor their agreement. While Mayweather has argued that payment delays and financial disputes are not unusual in boxing, Paul remains firm in his decision to pursue legal steps, claiming a breach of contract. The situation underscores the complicated financial arrangements that can arise in high-profile exhibition fights.
He has not paid me in full, that is a fact.
No
Short
way.
a few mil, yeah.
Wow. Still a few mil.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you been in contact with him?
Nah, we're taking this for the court.
No, are you being serious? Is this like a
Do I look serious, lady?
You do. I'm just making sure. I apologize.
Really?
I'm just...
Nah, I'm not you. Yeah, we're taking him to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So other
Yeah,
than
see you in the
that,
courtroom.
Floyd Mayweather's relationship with the law has often been complicated, and his financial success hasn't completely shielded him from legal issues. Over the years, he has been involved in various disputes and even served jail time for certain offenses. Despite his massive wealth, Mayweather has spoken at times about feeling a lack of freedom, pointing to the personal cost that comes with fame and fortune. His encounters with the justice system go beyond isolated incidents, often appearing as part of a broader pattern linked to his lifestyle and financial decisions. From legal disputes over alleged unpaid debts to controversies tied to his extravagant way of living, these issues have frequently followed him throughout his career, casting a shadow over his accomplishments in the ring. While his ability to generate enormous wealth is undeniable, it has also brought challenges and consequences that can't be ignored. These legal troubles, along with his occasional run-ins with authorities, reveal another side of his life that is less visible to the public: the pressure and burden that can come with success. Despite everything he has achieved, Mayweather's legal history shows that his journey has not been without significant struggles.
You know, I had 3 children with a young lady. We wasn't seeing eye to eye, you know, we wasn't seeing eye to eye. You know, she was a little upset, had a little alcohol in her system. She was a little edgy, and I told her, you know, basically I needed the keys to my truck. She was upset. She didn't want me to take the keys to the truck. So things got out of hand and blown out of, you know, they blow things up bigger than what things are really made out to be. So things happen.
But nevertheless, you had to do 2 months, right?
Yeah, I did 2 months for a misdemeanor, yes.
So what is it like to have everything and then not have freedom?
That's what I come to find out. Freedom is very important. Freedom is very, very important. And I'm just, you know, I'm happy to be free. I'm happy to be back, you know, and my children.
Rapper 50 Cent has also offered his side of the story, explaining his involvement with Floyd Mayweather during a difficult period in Floyd's life. According to 50 Cent, when Mayweather was incarcerated, he stepped in to help oversee Mayweather Promotions, managing parts of the business while Floyd was away. He claims he invested millions to keep the company running and stable during that time.